What's up, you guys? It's your boy, and today we'll bring you some crypto news as always. So looking at the market, we can see that Bitcoin is up 2%, Ethereum is up 7%, and those are the main big gainers that I want to talk about from the top two anyway. And then the biggest gainers of the day overall are Bank Network and VeChain, which are up 24% and 12% respectively. So not bad at all. If you guys don't know about VeChain, they're essentially a supply chain token. So I'm sure you guys have heard of the McDonald's scandal where they had like a horse meat issue or whatever, and essentially VeChain enables you to verify where the goods you buy come from. So there's been like issues of people buying fake gold, fake leather, for these plush designer goods, and VeChain enables you to verify where you're getting your materials from. So it's definitely one to look out for. It's in the top 20, so it has room to grow. It does have quite a large market cap, so I don't think there'll be exponential growth, but there is a lot of potential there. So that's VeChain. And then looking at the biggest losers, we have Yearn Finance, which is down 13.9%, and then Elrond, which is down 12%. So just going over the news today, we're going to be talking about the correlation between Bitcoin and gold.
Coincidence? I think not!
Bernie.
Don't Bernie me! This little rat is guilty!
As well as Joe Rogan talking about Bitcoin and telling his listeners to buy Bitcoin, and he has over 200 million listeners. And then we're going to be talking about the dollar falling to its lowest in over 2 years, which is just crazy. And then lastly, we'll be talking about the 93% of people who have bought Bitcoin in the last, I think, year or so. They are in a profit, including myself, so that is nice to see. So yeah, let's get into the first article. So is there a growing correlation between Bitcoin and gold? Possibly. I think there definitely is. Gold's at an all-time high, Bitcoin is soaring, but let's just quickly read the article. So as Bitcoin has rallied to its 2020 high of 11,392 this week, its correlation with gold increased, and at the moment Bitcoin's monthly correlation with gold on a daily return sits at around 0.66 according to data from Crypto Compare. So I just thought that was an interesting take. Essentially, we see whenever gold spikes, that's because people are hedging their money against inflation. So I personally believe that millennials, rather than buying gold, they want to buy Bitcoin. That's definitely true for myself. I don't know about you guys, but I guess we'll see the outcome of Bitcoin or whatever. So next up we have Joe Rogan telling his 200 million listeners to buy Bitcoin. This is very, very bullish news, guys. He has over 200 million users, and he doesn't even need to do this, but we'll get into the article. So podcaster Joe Rogan used the first few minutes of a recent episode to read out an advertisement for his sponsor Cashapp and tell his listeners to buy Bitcoin. So Rogan adopted his customary tone used to plug advertising sponsors, including Cashapp, before going on to state some serious technical points about Bitcoin, like stacking stats, aka Satoshis.
Automatically purchase Bitcoin daily, weekly, or even bi-weekly, known in the industry as stacking sats. Sats is short for Satoshi, the legendary person who created Bitcoin. I don't even know if that's their real name. It's one of those weird things where the internet has always tried to figure out who it is. But Bitcoin, what it is for sure, is a transformational digital currency that acts as a decentralized peer-to-peer payment network powered by its users with no central authority. I love it. I wish it was the way we exchanged currency, and maybe it will be in the future.
Personally, I have no proof behind this, but I think Satoshi Nakamoto is Elon Musk. I'll show you this short clip here.
It was a great innovation that happened in sort of how we pay for things. That seems to me an area in which there hasn't been as much subsequent innovation other than Bitcoin as there should be. In other words, quickly transferring money, especially to people you don't know or whatever, is, to me, maybe I'm wrong, far more difficult than it seems like it should be. Are you somewhat disappointed with the way PayPal then proceeded, or are you disappointed with the lack of innovation in the digital currency environment?
Yeah, PayPal has definitely, it hasn't moved much since from when it was sort of bought by eBay. The long-term vision that it had for PayPal, or sort of in sort of finance, was to well, it sounds a bit strange, like to convert the financial system from a series of heterogeneous, insecure databases to one database, or, well, not one database, but maybe there'd be like a few more. The money is just a number in a database. That's what it is, and it's primarily an information mechanism for labor allocation. And the current databases are not very efficient. Like there are these old legacy mainframes that don't talk to each other very well, have poor security, and only do batch processing once a day.
It's just a hunch. I could be wrong, and even if I'm right, like, who's gonna listen to me anyway? But Joe Rogan previously stated that his podcast doesn't necessarily need ads from Cashapp, which, if true, makes the endorsement at least partly genuine. And he is a big advocate of cryptocurrencies. He's had on many people from the space, including Anthony Antonopoulos and also Elon Musk. So yeah, that's that bit of news. Next up, we have the dollar falling to its lowest in over 2 years, while gold, silver and Bitcoin continues to shine. It's a very, very good sign for us Bitcoin holders. So the dollar on Thursday dropped to its lowest level since May 2018, as the Federal Reserve said it plans to keep interest rates close to zero and inflation hedges continues to show strength. So the federal government are continuing to print money or whatever, and people are smart. People are clocking onto this. They're trying to hedge their money against the impending inflation that is due to come in the following months and years. So the dollar weakens. Gold continues to trade near all-time highs, reaching $1,980 on Tuesday. The yellow metal has gained over 10% in July, and silver has rallied 30% in July, trading at $23.26. Bitcoin has soared 53% in 2020, according to Masari. So very, very good news for our space. Like I said, guys, I've already said the bull runs here, but I'm just excited, man. I'm just going to sit back, keep on stacking my sats, and watch my watch my my Bitcoin crypto balance go up. So last piece of news, we have 93% of Bitcoin supply profitable at 11k. So that's very, very good news. Very, very good news. Very nice to see. So on-chain data shows that a breakout above 11,000 puts 93% of the circulating supply in a state of profit. Additionally, 7-day metrics show that the Bitcoin realized price has recovered from the low that took place on March 12th. So those people who bought Bitcoin on March 12th, boy, you're winning. So there's this YouTuber called the Martini guy, whatever. He said that he, don't know if this is true, but he said that he bought Bitcoin at the March 12th dip, and he bought it with leverage, with 100x leverage, which is crazy. So his profit just must be absurd on that. And I'm quite jealous. I got into Bitcoin quite late. I got in 30th of April, by which time it had already recovered to around 9k. Comparison is the thief of joy, so always be grateful for what you have. I'm up right now, so I can't really complain. So the research and analyst firm Glassnode revealed that when the price of Bitcoin went over 11,000, 93% of the circulating supply becomes profitable. At the time of publication, Bitcoin has been struggling to hold at that momentum as the price has shifted below the 11k range, even though now we're trading above that. We're trading at 11,100, so we just have to maintain this. But yeah, Bitcoin's breakout above 11k led to sharp increase in the on-chain supply in profit, and currently almost 93% of the circulating supply of Bitcoin is in a state of profit, which is the highest level in over a year. And as this continues to happen, I think Bitcoin is just going to, I believe people are just going to continue to buy into Bitcoin. So be it like institutions, family offices and things of that nature. You can see here on the chart that 93% of the Bitcoin supply is in profit, as shown here on Glassnode data. if you guys don't know about Glassnode, I recommend you check them out. Their data is free up to the level 2 tier, and you can get quite a good diverse range of data. So you can get the Bitcoin stock to flow, you can get the active addresses, and possibly this. I'm not sure what tier this is on, but yeah, definitely check that out. The bull run is here, it's coming, be a part of it, don't get left behind. Yeah, that's been the video, see you soon, bye.